That's why he went right back to his default setting the next day. You want to stay at that higher level by deciding to become it, and then you ingrain it. And we're going to talk about that later on in this talk. So when people hear this concept and they consider it to be fake it till you make it, I want you to understand that we don't do any faking around here. All right? Because when you get on a conversation with a prospect and you close a sale, all right, there's no such thing as faking closing a sale. Either you close it or you didn't. All right, this is the business that we're in. All right, this is a results and performance-based business, not a faking-based business. So whenever I talk about this confidence thing, sometimes people say, well, Dre, I get it, and I see how that can work in the sports world, but see, Dre, I work in the business world. I work in the office. I have colleagues. I have people above me. I have people below me. I have a team. I have people around me. How can I apply this? Because I'm not in the world of just scoring a whole bunch of points. I have to deal with other humans and other emotions and feelings and relationships. How can I use this? Because I don't want to be too confident, because that might put people off. People might think I'm arrogant. People may think I'm cocky, and that could hurt some of my relationships. What can I do about that? Great question. Let's talk about that. Let me ask you all a question. I want you to think, you can put a number in here if you can come up with it. How many times, let's just say so far this year, so far in 2024. So we're about, 4 months into the year, going into month number 5. So you got about 120-ish days to pull from. So far in 2024, how many times, if you can count, have you believed in yourself so much that it got you in trouble? How many times has your self-belief been so high that it put you in a precarious position? How many times has too much confidence gotten you in trouble so far in 2024? Put the number. I'll give you all a little bit of time, because maybe you need to think about it, because I know it happens so often with humans. You know, we just had this problem with being so confident that we get ourselves in trouble. So tell me how many times this happened to you. Okay, I see a whole bunch of zeros. I saw a 1, I see a couple of 2s. I'm seeing a whole lot of zeros in here. Okay, so you all came up with that answer pretty quickly. Okay, let me ask you another question. How many times so far this year, same time period, since the beginning of 2024, on the flip side, have you not had enough confidence? How many times have you had something to say and you didn't say it, and then later on or the next day you thought to yourself, damn, I should have said something? How many times have you had an opportunity that you saw the opportunity, it was there, but you didn't take it, you let it go? How many times have you been kicking yourself or beating yourself up or felt a sense of regret just so far this year for something that you could have done, should have done, would have done, but you didn't, simply because you didn't have the belief in yourself in the moment to take advantage of that opportunity? How many times has a lack of confidence hindered you or gotten in your way? Okay, so many of you can't even give me a number. I'm getting the couples, I'm getting more than I can, I'm getting a few, I lost count, a ton. I need therapy. Okay, 10. Okay, every day. Okay, so I'm giving you this contrast to help you understand the following thing. Human beings are mere mortals. All right, none of us is perfect. None of us is ever going to be perfect. We're going to make mistakes. So my question to you is, if you're going to make mistakes in the future, which you will, would you rather make the mistake of believing in yourself too much or not believing in yourself enough? It almost seems like a silly question, right? I remember this girl once said to me, Dre, can you show me how to do some exercises in the gym? Because she wanted to get to working out. And I said, sure, next time I'm going to the gym, you can just come with me. I'll show you how to use the equipment. I'll show you some exercises you can do. And she said, cool. And then she said, oh, Dre, one more thing. She said, Dre, before you show me how to do these exercises in the gym, I want you to understand, I'm not trying to be like a bodybuilder and have all these muscles and be all muscular. I just want to get fit and toned. And I said to her, well, how about you just learn how to come to the gym 2 days in a row before you worry about you having too many muscles? And this is the exact same thing that I want to tell you all. When it comes to confidence, most of you don't have any experience in having too much of it. So if you're going to err, why don't you err on the side of having too much and let's see how it goes, rather than going back to the well that you already been to, which is not having enough. And what you'll find is you probably can go as far as you want to go with confidence.